Right. Okay, sorry for that extended break. I opted to make some soup now so that the noodles are nice and fat and delicious when I'm actually hungry. And then I also had one little kitten who was begging for hugs. So,
In a girthy one.
There's a lass round one of the villages that'll let you poker for a few scraps. And this ain't no toothless old wench. Young and supple, braid down to a shapely arse.
Bollocks.
What are you doing, lads? Where you jumping to find that sheep?
Been the Smiths, lass. Get the tooth, one. What's gotten into you again?
I'm talking about the shrieker.
oh, there's another vendor over here.
You bought sack.
Lovely natural surroundings.
Fancy a gander at our little stockpile. We've gathered ourselves quite the collection. Why let such nice things wait?
Hopefully everybody's having an awesome weekend. Yes, let's play Gwent.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of Gwent.
Okay. It's like, I kind of want to get rid of some of the weather cards, but I don't have anything good to replace them with, so... Rain is siege. Let's do this guy. Actually, no, I'm gonna do this guy. Actually, I'll take that in that place, so. Oh, okay. Yeah, we want to wait for that guy. Until we do a largely, like, all this stuff, and then pop him down. Feeling like taking the loss? You know what? If I'm gonna take a loss, I'm gonna put this guy down and get 2 more cards. Fucking hell, it gives me 2 weather cards, seriously? Actually... No, because I have 2 as well. So he'll still be winning. Yeah, fuck it. Let's take the loss. Really? Okay, let's just drop one of the catapults down then. And take the win. I don't know what this guy's chance of actually winning at this point is, because I've got this. I've got 2 of them. I could put 1 in another spot just to be safe. I'm gonna do that. Because that way if I have to pop this down... I don't think there's any way he can beat me at this point. Unless he has like a bunch of good cards up there. Do I want to pass? I'm gonna pass and hope for the best. Nice. All right. Oh, this here's an armor. I get it.
How may I assist you?
Looking for someone who can craft me some armor. Gotta be top
He sounds
quality.
insanely disappointed to lose.
I've been at it 20 years now. Mastered the craft in some respects, if I do say so myself.
You wish.
Don't listen to her. She's been sore lately, snorting every chance she gets. So, what kind of armor are we talking about?
Light, but durable. Can't constrain movement, and I gotta be able to get in it without anybody's help.
That all? Sure it shouldn't be self-cleaning. And how about it wipe your arse after you take a shite in the bushes?
Comfortable, strong, and light'll do just fine.
Ought to know one thing when it comes to armor. If it's got to be durable, it can't be light.
It can. Just needs the proper tools to make it. Tools like the folk of Clan Tordaroch used on Undvik.
Joanna, I told you time and again to stay silent when I talk to customers. Shouldn't pester folk with those nonsense Skellige legends of yours.
It ain't legend, and it ain't nonsense. My granddad would go to Undvik for his armour. Said Tordaroch folk made the best. Till last year, that is, when a giant ravaged their island. Inhabitants either ran off or died, but the forge should still be in one piece.
Worth looking into. Say I find the tools. Will you craft the armor for me?
On condition you bring the tools. But only then.
These legends mention where the forge
There we
might
go.
be.
Yes, north side of the isle, in a cave. Clanfolk carved out a rock face to build it.
Okay.
Look for the tools.
No, I
next time
want to
I'm in
pay.
Skellige.
I need to
Take
play
care now.
Gwent with you. Play Gwent with me!
How may I assist you?
I want your cards.
Yearning to play a few rounds of Gwent. That ought to set me straight.
This is still the best I got for now. I need to get some other cards so I can just take that clear weathered one out of my deck. Let's use ground people, because then I can use the fog. Dun dun. I'm tempted to let him have this round. Like to end this round and see what he does, because I don't want to use too many cards. But if I can win this round. Oh shit. Oh, he's only got 3 decks left in his hand though. He's only got 3 cards left in his deck, in his hand. Hey, Dr. Teflon! Is your playthrough taking like 3,000 hours? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I do want to play Gwent this time around, though. Not that I really played, like, so I've played this game a little bit, but not a ton. There's a reason why I did the whole franchise and, you know, left this one for last. That said, I finished 1 and 2 in a lot shorter time span than I thought. I win. You finished the main story, too afraid to go back to the DLCs? I got the DLCs before starting so that I can do them during the main story when it makes sense to do so. Ooh. Okay. Where'd you go, Roach?
Got eyes like a cat. You catch mice too.
There you go. You got eyes like a cat. Do you catch mice too?
Hey, yeah.
I should actually meditate for an hour just so that I can get some of my potions and stuff back.
Move it.
Yeah! No, I played a little bit of this shortly after it came out.
Time to water the horses.
Okay, is there anything that's kind of on the way? Oh, there's a quest here. You'd say it's rough in some spots for 2020, but still an amazing achievement, especially if you take your time to understand how each city is/was developed. Well, I mean, this game came out a while ago, though.
Stand and Jew! I challenge you!
Boots a bit big, maybe? Careful not to trip.
Halt, I say! I am Ronvid of the Small Marsh, bound by a sacred oath.
Oh, that's rough. My sympathies.
To honor Maid Bilberry, fairest of all maids I know, by dueling 100 knights to the death. Now, draw your sword post haste, for I've 99 left after you.
Why are you challenging me? Don't recall doing anything to offend the Maid Bilberry.
Well, why? Then swear. Swear! Maid Bilberry's the most loveliest of all.
Thing is, I've never laid eyes on her.
Aha! Ah! I shall wash your scorn away with thy blood, fiend! Stand and fight! Enough! I yield.
I hit him like 3 times!
Yes, luck stood with you. But the next time we meet...
Go back to Maid Bilberry and apologize for being an ass. Quick, before I change my mind and break your bones.
We shall meet again.
That was hilarious. He deserved worse. Yeah. Eh. He was probably the one that offended her honor. And so now he's probably trying to be like, this is what I did for you. And she's gonna be all like, fuck off. Maybe you're not nice. You aren't nice. We all know this. What the fuck is this? Have I been here? I think your boats are sinking. Where are you going, Roach? He's walking in circles.
Come on. Giddy up.
They're perfectly fine. Do you want to play Gwent?
Greetings.
No. Do you have any cards?
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Nope.
Farewell.
That's it, Roach.
He's supposed to like auto steer, but it doesn't work anymore.
Barbarians.
Oh, make way.
Maybe you should make way.
Go, go.
Okay, we go up this way. Oh, there's a notice board. Some devilry's taken hold of our fields, something neither spirit nor phantom. Old Will swears on his mother graves it's to like to be Jenny of the woods, whether it is or ain't, be careful and don't go out in the fields alone. Bum.
Kill them once too. All of them. He's hungry. Got a lump of bread today.
We're simple folk. We seek no quarrel.
I checked that house. You okay, lady? Like, she's not even sitting in the chair.
Lost something, have ye?
Gonna try to charm him? Eh? Eh? Ah!
Eh? Well, how did it update the quest?
Gonna try to charm him? Did the witch give you lemon? Tell me everything later, dear. Alright. Oh, and remember to take her some kind of offer.
Well, what do you want?
I mean, I failed it, or what?
Lickety split, clean and fit.
I maybe fucked it up?
Heard you talking about a witch. I'd like...
You heard wrong.
And you've wandered too far. Meager hovels here, that's all. You should get back on the high road whence ye came.
What happens if I follow them?
Ye seek trouble? Don't. It will find you.
She'll be wailing once the Baron's men lay their hands on her. Burn the village down. Roots are gonna rot my gut. What do you want?
I might have fucked up.
Maybe I should send my man to the creek. Might catch something.
About that witch.
Leave us be or I'll call me man.
I mean, there's a hut up there.
Nothing here, methinks. Not from Velen. I get it right?
Let's try this guy.
So, where you from?
Originally, Rivia.
Rivia? Blimey. That's a ways.
Okay, maybe this guy will help me.
A witch lives around here somewhere. You know her?
I do. From afar, that one, like yourself. But she listens, understands. Helpful. Not like the old witch. That one were deaf as a stump and mean to boot.
Know where I can find her?
Go to the pond. Wild Swan swam there once. Trail starts there. Follow it to a great stone, drop where it lies by a devil that a farmer tricked into thinking it was a giant egg, then go right into the woods. You'll pass a destitute cart, and near it find the witch's hut.
Thanks. Been a big help.
Stop. Okay, we're just gonna go on foot.
If a man defies a pack solemnized, he'll be devoured by woodsnake, a boiled dragon with 7 heads and 10 horns.
Nothing left but to pray. Beg evil spares us at least.
Okay, let's go find this pond.
Supposed to be a large stone near the pond.
There it is. I'm gonna guess it's that, because that looks kind of like an egg.
There's the boulder. Now right, and onto the cart.
There we go. Not so hard. Got a blue mutagen though. Stabby fire, exactly.
The cart. Witch's hut is somewhere nearby.
Miss, the cows are wheezing, won't rise from the barn floor. Pus streams from her snout.
Do I look like a dairymaid to you?
No, miss, but you know things. 'Tis our last cow. None other left in the village.
Rest died of hunger, or soldiers let him off. Oh, we're as good as dead without her.
I shall give you herbs. Mix them with water drawn from the spring at midnight, then make the cow drink them. But first, you must clean out your barn thoroughly. Is that clear?
Thank you, miss. 1,000 thanks.
Enough. I've had my fill.
She's essentially saying that you're like it's your fault your cow's sick. You gotta take better care of the barn.
She's in a foul mood. We'd best come back on them all.
Watch what you say. She's quick to ire, apt to take revenge.
Bitch is in a proper fury. It's mad.
Wow. Okay, I've raided her garden. Now let's talk to her.
Anyone home? Ordinary ointment. Nothing special. Normal candle. Now, where's she run off to? Managed to amass quite a book collection. Pentagram in chalk.
Darling, I'm writing because you must be worried that I'm still angry. Silly man, you know full well I never hold a grudge long. I forgive you. It's all because of that secretiveness of yours. Is it so strange for me to take an interest in your plague research? I adore watching you at work in your tower. Please, if you still refuse to discuss the results of your experiment with me, at least don't deny me that small pleasure. If Sarah doesn't need you tomorrow evening, come see me. We'll clear everything up over a glass of wine or two or more. Your K. That's gonna be that. Come on, go down the ladder this time. There we go. Ooh. Okay, so I missed something. Oh, here we go.
Powerful aura. Must be some artifact or... So this is where she disappeared to.
Okay. Bunnies! Oh my gosh, so many bunnies. Hello, bunnies. Oh, look at you. You're so friendly. I love you, bunnies. She's a witch. Of course she's a witch.
Greetings, Witcher.
Why a sad face? Bunnies are awesome.
Missed a spot.
Where? Hope you didn't come to Gore.
No. To talk.
So many bunnies means scary.
Turn around and wait.
Kira Metz, deep in the heart of Velen. Thought you hated the countryside.
I can assure you I do. Now more than ever.
Heard a witch lived out here. Never would have guessed it was King Foltest's former advisor.
I'm so pleased the world's still able to astound you, Geralt. I actually envy you that sense of wonder. Common in children, knights errant, and morons.
Someone's grown irritable. Is that any way to greet an old friend?
I believe I greeted you with a pleasant view. Now tell me what brings you here.
Any news of your sisters from the lodge?
None. We can't know too much about one another these days. It's safer that way.
Even tried to contact one another?
I've wanted to many times. But I've no way of knowing who would answer, or who might be listening.
So, bet you saw this question coming. What are you doing here?
Let me think. Enjoying the country air? Admiring the unspoilt scenery, or is it furthering the age-old alliance between the city and its breadbasket? No. I'm in hiding, Geralt. Blind to the state of the world? Don't you see what's happening?
Mean the persecution mages now face?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Radovid's new pastime. Pursuing anyone with a whiff of magic about them. Witch hunt.
I mean, it kind of makes sense.
Sound familiar?
They were trying to fuck
Murderers
everything over.
Scouring the north from end to end. Burning books, hanging soothsayers, torturing herbalists.
So how's it feel to be the village witch?
Horrid.
No joy in having the boundless respect and trust of the local peasantry?
They'd respect anyone who could produce hemorrhoid cream.
Been here a while, haven't you?
Long enough for rot to set in. You cannot possibly imagine how much I detest this place.
Changing the subject. I'm looking for a certain young woman.
Oh, really? Who?
Apparently she quarreled with the local witch.
Someone's been feeding you horse shit. The girls around here are too stupid to quarrel with me.
She's not from here.
You're up to something, Geralt. If I'm to help you, you must tell me what's going on. Who are you looking for?
Ciri.
Ciri? Well, now I understand the secrecy, not to mention the brooding, the furled brow. And you say she had some sort of problem with a witch?
So you haven't seen her?
I'm certain I haven't. But recently, someone asked me about an ashen-haired woman. He claimed she would stand out from the peasant crowd.
He say anything else about her?
Not so fast, Geralt. No humble plea, no offering for the witch.
My undying gratitude. Good enough.
Lunch for soup.
Nothing to sneeze at. But you've a knack for getting into trouble. I should probably ask for something more immediately deliverable. Oh, sod it. Don't give me that look. I know it's Ciri we're talking about. It was an elf, this individual who asked about Cirilla. No flea-bitten Scoia'tael slob either, but an elven mage.
What was an elven mage doing in Velen?
Well, I tried to ask him, of course, about everything.
Of course.
Oh, but you know how elves are. He asked many more questions than he answered.
He say what his name was?
He didn't. And he wore a mask. Very secretive all around, but I liked him. He was intelligent and composed.
He say what he wanted with Ciri?
Only that they were to meet in Velen. He wished to know if she'd arrived before he did.
He leave any message for her?
No, but he asked that were I to meet her, I should lead her to him.
So you know where to find him?
Yes, he said he found a hideout in some elven ruins near the village of Midcock.
I gotta go there anyways. Well, I wanted to go there anyways.
Why? Think I'll have trouble finding this place?
I've unfinished business with this elf. He promised me something, but he never delivered it. Besides,
whoa!
You think as I do.
Her bath has no bottom. What was she sitting on?
I'd like to see Cirilla too.
Okay, let me finish my soup really quick and then we'll go. Alright. All done.
Let's go then.
Yeah, Pickles, if you're gonna eat that, let me move the fork so you don't make noise.
before?
No. I was hoping the elf would return as he'd promised, or else his waif would appear. At any rate, I've no idea what to expect from this place.
I don't remember this part at all, so...
Come on!
I feel like I'm gonna want a cat potion for this, but I don't know if I can make it yet. I'm with the mage though, so hopefully she can make light if it gets too dark.
Gavella Glan.
There we go. That's what I was hoping for. She made herself glow. It's kind of cool. I'm gonna like gather all of this.
The Wild Hunt.
What? Phantom Riders? That means... I thought they didn't exist.
Feast your eyes on the non-existent then. Got a navigator with them.
What?
Can you teleport us to the other side?
I'd rather teleport us home. Do you really mean to follow them?
Teleport. Hurry up.
Not sure I like any of this.
Damn portals. Wonder where Kira is now.
Okay. Pickle's got his face stuck in the Mr. Noodles cup, but he's still just trying to eat, like, lick it. Ooh. That actually looks not bad. This is way better for sure. This has my current one has resistance to monster damage though, so I might keep that for now, but get over here, guys. There we go. Ooh, look how, like, the blood and stuff. I'm gonna say, wasn't there supposed to be there was a chest under here? I thought I had a torch, but maybe I was wrong. There we go.
Show me what you got.
There we go. Okay, so I know where this comes out then. I want to go check the other side. I'm gonna guess it comes out the other side. But there's no harm in checking. So I don't want to miss loot. Okay, so yeah, so this comes out the other side. So we'll go the other way, because that way there was a straight. Okay, so we know that there wasn't anything down that other path, so catacombs are not fun. Yeah. But that's okay. We'll murder everything. We will set it on fire. I had the wrong ability. I had the wrong sign picked, so that was kind of part of the problem. So. Fuck, we're all the way fucking way back here.
Time to end this.
Come on! They're not coming out! Okay, that wasn't so bad then. Crossbow to the rescue. Okay, I'm gonna save. You gotta remember to save more. Actually, I might actually even meditate for 1 hour. Just so that we can replenish my shit. Okay. So... Die! There we go. Okay. Let's do this. Sorry, I think Pickles has just bumped the tripod. I don't know what. I think he's still trying to eat the Come on, I'm waiting for them to come.
Come on.
There we go.
Ugly bastard. Kira? Kira? Kira?
What is this? Ooh.
Kira?
Lilatke! Ah! Lilatke! Geralt! Geralt, do something! They're crawling out of those holes! Use a sign or bombs, any... Ah! Geralt! Get them off! Ah!
Really, you're freaking out about rats?
Come on.
Ah! Disgusting! Do you know the diseases they spread?
Get the fuck up here! it, damn it. Why the fuck can't I destroy this thing? There we go.
Thank you.
There we go.
You that afraid of rats? Could have annihilated them with one spell. Fine, won't say anything. So what happened to you?
There's something here. Something that distorts teleportation. I've no idea how they managed to get to the other side problem-free.
Wild Hunt's teleportation magic is different. Got specially trained mages for that. Navigators, they call them.
They can have 3 helmsmen and a parrot for all I care. I'll not risk that again.
Let's go. Wild Hunt got a good head start on us, but we still stand a chance.
Have you gone completely mad? We must leave here at once.
If you're scared, turn back. I'm gonna go on.
Stop it, that's emotional.
Damn right.
You'd really worry about me if I went on alone?
You? I'd be concerned for myself.
Then come with me. Just quick decision, come on.
Very well, have it your way. How did I ever let you talk me into this ridiculous expedition?
Gavella Glan.
Okay, so there's... There's stuff up here, though. I mean, exploring is for the betterment of figuring out what the fuck's going on. Got him. I should actually read the journal on those things. Vulnerable against Quen? Really? That's it? Oh, necrophage oil, though. Let's throw some necrophage oil on my sword then. I kind of like how you don't have to keep remaking everything. I can't do anything with that. There's a lot of dead people under here. Okay, so I just came out the other side again. Back in the middle, which is fine. I was trying to make sure I don't forget any loots. Need loots. Okay. Also, experience, because I'm like so low level. And I keep dying.
Larena Luna.
Okay, so there's this guy.
Jevate Larena Lunet.
That's him. That's the elf.
Arvek Va Ledit.
What was that? An illusion?
No. A morphotic projection.
Message was definitely for Ciri, daughter of the Gull, Lara Doran's heir.
Indeed. It is what the elves would title Ciri. But what was the bit about the sign of her sword? A riddle?
Yeah, not a hard one though. Not if you know Ciri named her sword Tirel, Swallow.
Come now. Who aside from you would know that?
Might have been the point. Your elven mage secured the passage, hid it, so that only Ciri could find it.
He failed to foresee that someone like you would show up.
Nevertheless, I think he was expecting uninvited guests. Made some preparations. Let's hope the Wild Hunt ran into some obstacles.
Well then, let's go. Do you think following the swallows will suffice?
We'll see.
Hang on, I gotta check something really quick. Oh. I'm getting drops from my own stream. Okay. Explore the ruins and follow the swallow symbols.
An old elven port.
Must have been how they got here by sea.
I wonder how long ago that was.
Wait, you're not gonna come down here?
Well, coming?
That's what I was saying! You were just standing there.
Careful. That oily yellow vapor, it's toxic.
I hardly need instruction from you. I recognized the Vulpine Morel.
Vesemir told me that soon after he'd learned to cast Igni, he tried it out on a patch of these mushrooms.
Terrible idea. What happened?
Well, he survived. And wounds heal awfully quick on young witchers.
Fucking hell, man, there's so many! Is that all of them? That was bad. Okay, we did. Ow! That was too close. That looks like an octopus. Not a swallow.
A swallow. Seems we're headed the right way.
Okay. There's a swallow we need.
I dislike this place vehemently.
Alright guys, I am gonna take a quick leg stretch break because we are just past that hour mark, so I will be right back. Give me a moment, guys.